What's up, everybody, and welcome to an all-new episode of Casters of Horror. I'm Chris Mess.
I'm Shane, and this week we head into space to encounter alien Romulus. I guess.
No one hears you scream
Yes,
when you're
no one can hear him. That's
yes. When you're in space. Got it. Yeah. Anyway, this is the what number is this of the alien?
It's one of them. That's for sure.
It's one of them, like number 9 or something like that. 69.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Alien Romulus. This is written and directed by Fede Alvarez. Who you guys might know from Evil Dead. Don't Speak. Is it Don't Speak? All of a sudden I went blank. Don't Breathe. Don't Breathe. And one of my favorite directors at this point. This guy is so good. Anytime I see his name come up on anything, I am definitely there to go check it out. This stars Kaylee Spaney, David Johnson, Archie Renault, Isabella Merced, Spike Farron, and Eileen Wu. They upcoming stars Kaylee Spaney, who's in Priscilla, that El Dorado, Last Something at El Dorado, Civil War. Oh, Bad Times at the El Royale. I was close.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and she's got a bunch of other films coming up. One of the big uprising stars at this point. Yeah. Anyway, we dive back into the world of Alien, which has crossed over to many other worlds at this point. But it's a group of youngins. A group of youngins. They're trying to get off a planet of mining. Yeah. And basically they're on a planet where it's just everybody's working for the corporation, strip mining the planet, and people are dying left and right. And this group of people are decided that they found a way to get off the planet.
The island.
Yeah, the island. They found the way to get off the island. But yeah, they found their way to get off the planet by hijacking the cryopods from a derelict space station known as the Romulus and the Remus. Yeah. This film, I forgot where it takes place. I believe it takes place somewhere between Aliens 2 and Aliens 3, from what I remember hearing.
Between the first and the second one. It's between
the first and the second?
Yeah, it's between Alien and Aliens.
Okay. I couldn't tell. The graphics were so much better.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Because at the very beginning of the movie, like the opening shot of this movie is some crew is basically at the wreckage of the Nostromo.
That's right.
And they are collecting, something there. So
that's right. Something is on the wing.
Yeah.
So anyway, this I was super excited when this one came out. Mm-hmm. We both talked to each other and we're like, we got to go see this in theater.
And that was for me. The whole reason I wanted to see it, honestly, was Fede Alvarez.
Yeah.
And I say that as someone who I'm not even that familiar with his work. Right. And I criticized Evil Dead, right, when it came out.
Okay.
But I did still like it. And the fact that it was his name attached to it, I saw what he did with Evil Dead, and I'm like, I didn't love it, but I liked it well enough that I really want to see what he's doing with Alien. So that was my draw to it.
See, I loved Evil Dead, his remake of it, more than the originals. So I am one of those fans of the Evil Dead. But I'm
actually with you on that one. I actually did like it better than the original. I didn't love it, but I liked it enough that I was definitely interested once I saw his name attached to the Alien franchise.
Yeah. Well, before we get too far into this review of this film, I'd like to give a shout out to our sponsor this week. Once again, Angry Queer has once again sponsored us this week. They've got some incredible merch. If you guys haven't checked out their stuff, make sure to check it out. I've got this shirt right here. I figured it was easier if I showed it rather than wear it this week, because for some reason, whenever I end up wearing it, it looks like some weird billboard that I can't show off properly. So anyway, I figured I'd hold it up. But yeah, check out their merch. They're at angryqueerbrand.com. You guys can check out any of their stuff that they have on there. They've got shirts, hats, socks, all sorts of other things, but they're all LGBTQ inclusive. They are a brand run by the LGBT community, and they're wanting to get the word out that they're angry at the inequalities that are being put onto the community. So show them some love. Go check them out. You can also check out their Instagram at Angry Queer Brand on there. But go to angryqueerbrand.com and show them some love and let them know that Casters of Horror sent you there. So, with that being said, Shane, what did you think of this film?
Sure. I feel like I need to preface this by saying that it's not like I'm a huge follower of this franchise, right? I think I've seen the first 3 movies.
Okay.
Right. But this one, I went and saw this one with my wife, who is a bigger fan of the series and who's much more familiar with them than I was. And she said that this one was basically Aliens again.
Aliens again?
Yeah. And I don't disagree with that. It did follow a lot of the same story beats, that the second movie did. That said, man, I really liked this one. I thought this was great. I can nitpick it. I can nitpick it like the jump scares all come with that loud bang,
Yeah.
And so that's irritating, I guess there were a bunch of callbacks in this movie. Again, maybe I'm just not a big enough fan to have caught them all, but I did recognize a few. But no, man, I thought this one was...
You're like, there was an alien in it.
There was some alien thing in it, I guess.
Yeah, the xenomorph things.
Yeah. But, this one was... this was a really tense movie at times. They really, really played into that that claustrophobic and lost feeling,
Yes, very much.
So, and I think you had messaged me at one point saying that like it just didn't let up, there's no time to breathe. And yeah, man, once this movie really kicks in, it's on.
Yeah.
It hits the ground running and it does not take a stop to breathe. So
yeah. From the guy who did Don't Breathe, comes a movie that he did called Can't Breathe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I agree. I agree with you, man. This one made me... It was the first movie that I've seen in a while where I'm just like, I have to go back and see that again.
I know,
like,
right?
I wanted to go back and see it again the next day immediately. Yeah. I thought that the visual effects were great. They did a lot of, even though there was some CGI in it, obviously, he did a lot of practical effects, which I really, really liked in this one.
Yeah.
Especially with the xenomorphs, he did a lot of practical effects with them. The sound design in this was incredible.
Oh yeah.
And what's so funny is as I had mentioned to you at one point when I texted you, I said the lack of sound just made it so creepy.
Yeah.
'Cause there's just points where it's like you have to see this in a theater because of the fact that it's just the lack of sound making you just not wanting to even eat your popcorn or anything like that because you're so like I don't want to breathe right now. But
and I think that plays into that sort of like lost and claustrophobic feel, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It feels like a derelict space station.
Yep.
Right. And they really, really, and I think I had mentioned to you at one point, like, it does remind me of the game Alien Isolation,
Mm.
which I think also really captured that like derelict space station feel to it. You've got the creaking sounds in the background when there are sounds.
Yeah,
it feels like there's this echo of just the sort of tinkering of the metal, and all that stuff, and it's yeah, man, it was a pretty tense
oh,
environment a lot of
absolutely.
times.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It was a film that just didn't let go from the beginning.
yeah.
And that's what I loved about it.
Mm-hmm.
What and you said you hadn't seen too many of them. You'd seen the first
Mm-hmm.
three.
Yeah.
I was going to ask and I guess there was going into spoiler territory, so I guess I won't even ask it.
Okay.
So never mind. We'll talk off camera. Because I'm like, I shouldn't ask about that. Anyway, but I thought Fede did an incredible job with this.
Yeah, me too.
If you guys get a chance, go see it in theaters. It's definitely worth the money to go. I highly suggest it. In fact, it's up there in my top 5 for sure of things that I've seen
Oh,
this year.
yeah, absolutely.
Hands down. It was incredible. It was that good.
I'm trying to imagine, it's late August now. I'm trying to imagine 5 movies coming out this year that could bump this out of my top 5.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
That's going to be a big ask.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. And, cause I mean,
it would take 5 movies. Just to be clear about where I'm at with this film, it would take 5 movies better than this to bump it out.
Yep. Yeah. No, I agree. But let us know what you guys think. Have you guys checked out Alien Romulus, or are you going to check out Alien Romulus? Let us know down in the comments down below. And while you're down there, make sure to hit like and subscribe. The first 50 subscribers get to be the first 50 subscribers or commenters.
Yeah.
Hey, the next 50 subscribers get to be the next 50 subscribers.
Yeah,
too.
You get to be numbers like 146, through 195 or something like that. So
yeah, help us break 200 because we're kind of low on the totem pole right now. But make sure you guys share this video. And if you guys enjoyed it, if you didn't, make sure you guys share this video. Send it to your friends, your family, your enemies. Just tell somebody about it. So we don't care who. But yeah, make sure to hit like and subscribe while you guys are down there. Let us know what other films are coming out that you guys are excited to see, things that you want us to check out. Of course, everybody's going to be saying Terrifier 3. Of course, they're going to be saying Terrifier 3 because everybody's talking about that one right now.
And if we can find theaters near us playing it, then
exactly. So anyway, and that one's coming up quick. So we're excited about that one, but stay tuned for next week's episode. We've got another big one coming up for you guys. Again, make sure you guys check out angryqueerbrand.com. Give them some love over there. Tell them thank you for helping sponsor this episode. And until next week, I'm Chris Mess.
I'm Shane.
Get the hell out of here. We'll see you guys.